Alrighty, thanks for joining us on our trip to the Kaimanawa. As you can see from the intro there, Google Maps has got the location completely wrong, so when you get to that car park that we showed you at the beginning, just keep going down the road about 5k's-ish roundabouts and it will be directly on your left. Now, for those of you who haven't been to the wall, it's kind of a strange place. It's really hard to know whether you're dealing with natural formations or whether you're dealing with man-made or sentient creations of the hands. If you're looking for design, then you're definitely going to see it, because there are a lot of 90-degree angles. There are flat surfaces. Some of them appear to be machined or chiseled and sanded, especially when you look at the way the stones are on top of each other. And in some areas, like we're observing here, it appears that they've got straight cuts and they've been placed there in the most obvious places. It looks that way. When you first come across it, you really do think you're looking at a wall. And what gets me is these the tops of the stones. You can see that it appears that somebody has actually shaped these stones to be sat one on top of the other. Because if you're building a structural element, your most important thing is your foundation. So whatever the stone above is sitting on needs to be nice and flat and level, and that really does appear to be how this is put together. If you're looking at design, there's plenty of people that say that this is a natural phenomenon. I don't really buy that 100%. I'm neither here nor there on what's going on around this particular area. I'm reserving my judgment, but the 90-degree angles, the flat surfaces, it really does appear to have some form of design to it. But I'm undecided myself. You really got to go there and have a look for yourself and see what you think. It really is a trip. Definitely well worth looking into and getting yourself down there. So there are, aside from the wall by the road, there are other areas around here that have the same sort of structures, and there is even the famous Celtic cross. So if you want to go up and have a look at the Celtic cross, you just go back along the road a little bit from where you came from, and you'll see there's a little bit of a trail. You just pop off the road, head up the trail. It's not that far up. It's only, about 10-15 metres back in the direction you came. And there's a fallen tree which may have exposed it. It may have been I think it's probably early settlers, something like that, have come across the site, probably thought, exactly what most people think when they come across it, that this is a construction, because it really does have the appearance of a construction when you first come across it. So there it is down there in the little dip there. It's been exposed from that tree which has fallen over. So somebody's found it in the past. I think it's a fairly recent discovery. That's just one of the locals there is just showing us what appears to be it looks like a trench of some sort, which is actually carved into the rock. So there's the cross there. To my mind, it's got nothing to do with the construction of the wall. It's probably some ancient, or not ancient, but some older graffiti, possibly by a logger way back in the day, because this all used to be native forest. It was cleared, and now it's birch, mostly birch trees, so it's been reclaimed by faster growing natives. Stuff like that, it's questionable as to whether you would construct like that, but I guess, I'm not a stonemason, so, but it's still, there appears to be joins that do kind of marry up with, placed stonework. So you've got corner intersection there, interceding lines. You got 4 blocks that appear to that converge on each other. So I am very much up in the air on this, whether it's a construction or whether it's natural, because there are some parts that appear to be very natural and other parts that appear to be very unnatural. Once again, we see sharp 90-degree angles, and here's that what appears to be some kind of a I don't know what you would call that, but it's a trench which appears to be carved into the rock. And according to the local that we were with, she had a real good look there, and she seems to think that top block is actually placed on top of this. So whether that bottom block is shifted and that was actually key locked in like that, that's a very rare, real possibility. I would love to get in there and have a real good look at it. Unfortunately, the weather was bad, and we didn't get the time there we wanted. So maybe we will return, or maybe some of you might go down and have a look for yourselves and post a video and let us know what you found. So another interesting thing that we found was above the Celtic cross was what appeared to be, I don't know what you would call them, definitely some kind of carvings or something scratched deep into the rock, obviously with a sharp point, started with a sharp point perhaps. Hey, it'd be nice if they were mower claws, wouldn't it? Or Haast eagle claws when this stone got here. Probably not. But that was rather intriguing as well. So there's plenty of stuff like that around. It's just weird. It's unusual. That's a lot of effort gone into getting that to go into the rock. Unless it's thousands of years of water, but it just didn't. It's just a really weird shape. There's all kinds of little markings on that rock above the Celtic cross, so that's I don't know, something someone could look at, perhaps doing some kind of etchings or something. Well, thanks for watching our video of our little saute into the Kaimanawa wall. We didn't get to stay as long as we liked. We only sort of mucked around there for about an hour. But it's definitely a place that I would like to go back to, and I would recommend anybody that's interested in this sort of thing, just go and have a look. I mean, it's really accessible right now. Nobody's telling you not to go there. The road is actually, despite being in a forest, it's actually quite an accessible road. We had little Suzukis and people movers and things like that. We got up there quite easily. We turned around and we got back again. Takes about 28 minutes, 30 minutes to drive from the Napier highway roundabout that you saw at the beginning of the video. Good place to stop for a coffee and a pie. They've got a Popeye's chicken there. They've got Subway. There's a lovely bakery there. There's even a Mitre 10 if you want to go and buy yourself some equipment. You never know. But you never know when you could use a paintbrush or something like that around the place. So anyway, thank you once again. All the best. Good luck out there, and I look forward to seeing your videos. Leave me a comment in the link if you make something, and the more of us out there looking at these sites, the better. Just because